Greetings, my fellow gamers, it is I, Wraith King, and today we are talking about something I've been wanting to discuss for quite some time. Now, I know you guys wanted my reaction video for the newest characters in Seven Nights, at least the ones that I missed anyway. I'm going to release that, don't worry, but I have to tell you guys something that's been happening. It's been happening to the whole world right now, really. And I don't believe I need to go into huge detail on what exactly is going on here. It's happening all over the world right now, and I just want everyone to be safe, and I want my family to be safe. I just want everyone I know, and even the people I don't know, to be safe out there. And please do. Now, I know you may not be of faith like me. Some of you might be, some of you may not be, but try to just hear me out here. Try to get things right, just get things right in your life. If there's something that's bothering you, get it off your chest, talk to people about it, and try your best to be kind to everyone you meet. Me, as a Christian, I've been staying in the church. I've been speaking to my family, and there was actually a day we all just went back and forth, and we just talked, we apologized to each other. We're like, hey, we're sorry if there's anything I've ever done, I'm sorry. We kind of just made things up, even though we were always really cool with each other, the family over here. We were always really nice to each other, being raised in the church, that's what we're supposed to do, but we just wanted to make things right, because when I was a kid, I was a crazy kid, and I know I had to apologize. I said I'm sorry for being a weird kid back in the day to my family, and I was just making things right with everyone, and that's what I was doing in this time, was just making things right. And I was spending a lot of time in the faith. I've been in prayer, and I encourage you to do the same if you believe. Even if you don't believe, though, take some time to meditate. Just release it. Just let it all go. Just understand that nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. Give some people some phone calls. Apologize to them if you've done anything wrong to them. Show them some love. Me, for example, you guys know, if you've watched the channel long enough, I've gotten angry for, it was just once that I got angry, and I overreacted. I really shouldn't have done that. And if the Seven Nights devs are watching, again, about that whole scenario, I just try my best to put all that behind me, but really, I'm sorry for even getting angry. I didn't mean to get as angry as I did. I really didn't. I try my best to be nice to everyone I meet. As a Christian, that's kind of a code that I have, to be friendly to everyone I meet in the best way I possibly can. So again, I apologize, but yeah, these are just times where I just want to make up for everybody, and that's what I've been doing the past few days. That's why I haven't really been uploading, is because I've been praying. I've been talking with my family, spending time with them, and I encourage you guys to do the same. Now, since I am doing this a lot lately, I'm just gonna be frank with you guys, I may not be uploading a whole lot. Now, I haven't been uploading a lot anyway. It's usually like once or twice a week I upload, but I have been praying and talking to my family quite a bit lately. So I just wanted you folks to know that's why I wasn't really uploading anything. Now, I'm still gonna try to upload, because I just want people to be happy during these times, Even though it looks serious, it looks bleak, and I know you might hear from some Christian people that the Lord is coming back. Now, it says in the scripture that no man know the day nor the hour, not even the angels in heaven know. So, I'm not going to say, yeah, he's coming back, and I'm not going to say he's not. Because the truth is, none of us really know. But let's say you're not of faith, and you're hearing people saying, it's going to be the end of the world. They're just afraid. Okay? They're just afraid. This virus that's going around, as much as I don't want to get into too many details about it, it's bad, but it's not a Black Death. It's not super, super deadly. It's a bad virus, and I'm sure we'll get through it eventually. But don't listen to the people who are just trying to put fear in your heart, saying it's going to be the end of the world, because, let me just be honest with you, I don't believe it's going to be the end. I'm pretty sure we'll have a vaccine in no time, and then this whole situation will be put behind us, and then we'll move on with our lives. But regardless, still stay safe, get yourself right, because I think that's just the right thing to do anyway. And as a Christian, I have been talking with a lot of people and getting myself together like this and having conversations and, apologizing like I have. I feel so great. I haven't felt this good in years from praying like this and talking to people. It really is a good feeling. I encourage everyone to just talk to your friends, have conversations, kind ones. It really is a nice feeling. To step away from technology for a little while, and you might have to use technology because, again, you're at home, so you might have to give people phone calls, but you know what I mean. Just talk to people. It's a really nice feeling. But yeah, that's what I've been doing in a nutshell, and I encourage other people to do similar. It really is just wonderful. So yeah, that's what's been going on here with me at home. Just been praying and talking with family members, just having a good time with family. And I am going to be uploading still, don't worry. I'm going to be uploading again. And one last thing before I get to something else I'm going to be talking about in this video. Don't panic. Please don't. I know times look kind of rough right now, but please don't panic. A lot of people are panicking right now and saying things they really should not be saying. It's a bad virus, yes, but again, it's nothing to roll over in the floor and cry, mommy, 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 I want my blankie. You don't need to do that. We have gotten through a lot worse pandemics than this. A lot worse, and we're surviving to this very day. So I encourage everyone to relax, take it easy. Still be careful though, because hey, it's a virus. Still be careful, but please do relax. Please, take it easy. Everything's gonna be just fine. Chill, watch some TV shows you may have missed. Spend some time with the family, like I said, pray, all those wonderful things. Just have a good time. Spend this time to relax. But alright, now that we're all relaxed and we're all chilling, we're all doing what we love to do, let's talk about what's coming up next for the channel. Now, I am playing Destiny here, as you guys can see, and you guys are seeing me shoot like a stormtrooper here. And this isn't exactly comp. This is like I think this is like a non-competitive version of 3v3 survival, but it's not that bad. It's still pretty much the same thing. Things are just a little more laid back here. But anyway, I had an opinion about Destiny that I will be releasing. A new opinion! A very new opinion. I've played this game a lot more. I'd say about since I reviewed it, actually. I've been playing it for that long. I think that's been about like 3-4 months. So with this new knowledge that I have for the game, I'm going to do a new review. Because the game is constantly changing. There are many new things that have been added to the game since then. And I think it's a good idea that I discuss my experience with raids, especially because I have played a raid and have beat a raid. And I have a very specific review on those that I think developers should listen to. Hopefully they listen to this because it's pretty crucial. Because it has to do with the gameplay of the raids and the fact that this is an FPS game. I just don't think that these parts of the raids make much sense. And not just certain parts or certain aspects of the entire raid in general, that I believe FPS games, it just doesn't work very well with them, especially for console players. Now, getting off the subject of Destiny, I have an opinion about some of the new characters on Seven Nights. I told you guys about that earlier. We'll be seeing that very soon. That'll probably be my next video, and then it'll be the Destiny video. After that, there have been a few new mobile games. Now, I personally have been taking a long break from mobile games these past few days. So I don't know if I'll be doing too much of a review on that, but I have seen them and I have played them for a couple minutes. I really do like them, and I will be showing you guys those games as well. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I have to say. I might as well say a little bit concerning Destiny here in this video, and I'll save the rest for my longer video. I completely disagree with the recent update that Destiny has had with the weapons. I just don't agree with it at all. They pretty much just gave every weapon that is not an exotic a lifespan. Not just weapons, it's armor as well. The lifespan, I think it's like a year or so until they like boost the power level or something like that. I don't agree with that at all. I think every weapon should be in your inventory and should be usable. And now, don't get me wrong, you can use these weapons. It's not like they're going to be deleted out of your inventory. They just won't be powerful enough for the next update when, like I said, when they boost the power level. So they'll be useful in things like comp and in Crucible and other things like that, but as far as PvE stuff is concerned, they're probably not going to be very useful. You'll just have to grind for another version of the weapon again. Now, I'm not sure how the mechanic works on some of the ritual weapons. What ritual weapons are is they require a certain task to actually get them. They're pretty much the rarity in between exotic and legendary. I guess you can put them in that category. They are just legendary weapons that are already masterworked for you, but they're practically exotic weapons. Because some of them have unique perks, and those unique perks have very, very good uses in Crucible and in PvE game modes. A few of these weapons I will use as an example: the 21 Delirium and the Recluse. Now, all of these weapons you can just pull out of your index. You can do that, but it does cost legendary shards, and if you want to pull one of the ritual weapons out of there, it's going to cost you a lot more than just legendary shards. So you got to think about that as well. Something else I'm worried about is what about the good rolls we have on the weapons? What about that? And my 42XN, for example, I love this weapon. I use it in raids all the time, and you're saying this has a lifespan as to how strong it's going to be? So you're pretty much just saying I need to grind for another 42XN, which means I have to go through the forge and maybe I'll get the assault rifle. Because again, not only are the rolls on the weapon completely random, but the weapon itself is a completely random drop. So I have to find another good roll on the weapon, and I have to find the actual weapon. Two RNG things I'm not really happy with right here. It was hard enough getting the roll I have, and it's not perfect, but it's fine. I'd rather not do that grind again. No thank you. So yeah, I don't agree that some weapons have a power maximum to them. The only weapons that don't are the exotics. I don't agree with that at all. And the fact that it's the armor too. I grinded a long time for the armor I have for my Titan. I really like this armor. It looks cool. It has the right rolls I want on them. It's all just good. I don't want to grind for all of this again. This is not a good change. I'm sorry. I really don't agree with it. It just tells everyone they have to grind for their weapons again one day. And no one wants to do that. I understand they want to make their game replayable, but there's going to be new weapons in the game all the time, and people are going to want to experiment with those weapons, and they're going to use those different weapons. Hey, there might be a different auto rifle that is not the 42XN that I really like one day. There might be, and then I might use that weapon, and then I end up liking that weapon too, and the 42XN. Two weapons I really like. Hey, you don't have to give one of the weapons I farmed for days for a power limit. I just don't think that's necessary. But yeah, that's a little bit of a taste of what is to come for my next Destiny review. There is some ranting in there, but don't get me wrong, there is a lot of love in that review as well, because I did find a lot of things in this game that I've come to love a lot. So you will see a happy/angry review coming very soon. But until then, my fellow gamers, take it easy for me. Please do have a blessed day. Stay safe, stay in prayer, relax, spend some time with the family, have a wonderful time. But until next time, take it easy for me, alright? Bye. You know, throughout this whole video, I barely even used my exotic in that match. I barely used it. I could have done so much better. Oh well, I suck at PvP anyway. It wouldn't have mattered either way. It wouldn't have mattered either way.